Hi guys, welcome to my channel again, and today I'd like to talk to you about why it's important to have a customers list. A customers list is simply the list of your customers, a place where you have the number of customers that you have, or where your customers can fill in their details, or where you personally fill the details of your customers into. That's just what I mean. So it could be that it's physical book like this, that you have a book where you write your customers' details into. So it could be that you have a book where you write it into. It could be like a WhatsApp list, a WhatsApp broadcast list I'm talking about. It could be it could even be on Telegram. It could be an email list. It could be a text message list. So you understand what I'm saying now. You need a customers list. So again, 3 reasons why I think you should have a customers list. Number 1, top of mind marketing. So you might want to ask me, what is top of mind marketing? Top of mind marketing simply means that when I want to buy something from your kind of industry, I think about you. So a very good example would be this guy that sells food in Ibadan. So yeah, he has my number. I guess I'm already part of his broadcast list. Even when I'm in the UK, I still get his messages about food. And I tell you, if you ask me for vendors in Ibadan, I will mention his business name first. It's not that there are not other businesses, but it's just that I'm able to remember him first because I still receive his messages. So this is what top of the mind business, top of the mind marketing means. It means that when you think about people in that industry, you can easily remember that person because that person is finding a way to be in contact with you at all times, and your brain will easily remember something that is constantly seeing. Okay, so this is what top of the mind marketing is. And so for you as a small business owner, you need to get yourself to do top of the mind marketing. Why? Top of the mind marketing is free. I mean, it's a form of marketing that helps you to sell your products. It helps you to sell your product, your service. So you have to be able to do it. Because remember, part of why we are doing this video in the first place is because we want to look for ways to make our business grow with the little that we have, especially financially. So we want to look into other ways that we can make the most of our situation to help us to grow, scale into that time where we can actually, put a lot of money into marketing as well. Because as our brand is growing, we'll get to be able to spend enough money on this stuff. But as a starter that doesn't have so much, yes, top of the mind marketing is a kind of marketing that you should do all your effort and put in all your time to achieve. So top of the market, that's top of the mind marketing. Top of mind marketing. That's just simply what it means. It means that if I think about the makeup industry, there's somebody that comes into my mind based on the interaction I've had in that industry. It means if I think about veterinary industry, for instance, if I'm a pet owner and I want to think about somebody to take care of my pet, maybe on routine, maybe on whatever, is what pops into my head, is who pops into my head. So if I don't know anywhere, it might just be a signboard that I'm always seeing somewhere. That's where I'm going to think, that's who I'm going to call, that's where I'm going to trace and call. So that's how it works. Okay, so you want to see how you can get into that that sphere. And this is why having a customers list is important. When you have a customers list, you can easily reach out to these people from time to time. Okay, and then when you reach out to them from time to time, you can, it's going to help you to be on their mind, and it's going to help them to remember you when they need to buy from you or somebody like you, when they need to refer that your kind of business, when they need that kind of service that you offer. Okay, so top of the mind marketing is the first thing why you need a customer list. That's what a customer's list is going to do for your business. So the second thing will be that when you have a customer's list, you are able to use that data to estimate sales. So when you have a customer's list, you can analyze and you can estimate sales. For instance, if you want to plan a sale like a promo or something, you can easily go through your list, and if you know the number of customers you have, you can estimate that, okay, if 10% of these people buy from this sale at this price, based on how they have been buying from you before, or based on how many people usually buy from you every month or around that time of the year, depending, all those things would be dependent on your customers list. If you don't have a customers list, you cannot know how they have been buying. You can only have a sketch in your mind, but you cannot know exactly how they have been buying from you, and when they usually buy, and all that information. So if you are able to have that information, you can now say, okay, many people usually buy from me at this time of the year, so I can put my sales at that particular time of the year, and then I can estimate that this number of people are going to buy from me if I market very well to them. And you can make all that estimate. But if you don't have that, there's no way to make any estimate. You cannot estimate anything. You're just going to be like, it's just going to be like that. You're just going to always keep trying to win over more customers. That's what you're going to keep doing. You're going to be looking for customers every day, every time to buy from you. The previous customers, you forget most of them, and when you forget them, there's no way for them to come back to buy from you. Do you know that there can be people that they have bought from you before, they are willing to come back and buy from you, but because they don't know how to get back to you, that's it. Or some people even know how to get back to you, but they don't even have the time. They don't have the time. They have other things that's taking all their time. So they rather be buying wherever they are buying, because there are options, right? So if you have a customers list, by the time you have been sending message to this kind of people, they'll remember you. Over time they'll remember you, and they'll probably have come back to buy from you again. So stop leaving money on the table. Start creating your customers list. If you have a shop, have a book at the entrance of your shop. Let your customers, let them put in their details, right? If you have an online business, get them into a WhatsApp list. So it's not just about having their number on your phone. No, get them into a WhatsApp list. So if you a broadcast list, if you want to send them a message, you can easily send them a message. You can get in touch with them from time to time. It can help you to tell them more about what you're doing in your business, carry them along with what you're doing with your business, and yeah, it has all those benefits. So you should have a customers list. And then the third thing is that it helps you to get money from investors, from families, from friends. So having a customers list helps people. It's like a proof that you're actually making an impact, right? It's a proof that you're making an impact. If you're running a business and You don't know the number of customers you have been able to service, the number of people that you have been able to make an impact, what your vision is, what you say you are trying to do. If you cannot bring out the people that have benefited from that, then you cannot prove that that business is successful. And if you're asking me to give you money for that business, then how else can I be sure that your idea is workable, like people are interested, right? So if you have a customers list, it's another proof that you have that people are buying from this business, people are interested in this business, people are committed to this business. So I think having that customers list helps you a lot in more ways that you can even not that you can't fathom. So I like to share this story. There was one time I was speaking to someone. It was not even an investment, but it was about an employment at that time. The first question he asked me was like, how many customers do I have in total? I told him to just give me a minute. I picked my book up, I opened it, and I told him exactly how many customers we had. And then he said, like, how many people do we sell to every month? And I was able to do that because I had another book where I write sales. So I have monthly sales. So I only opened that book to tell him exact number of people I sold to the last month, and then the month before that. And then with that, we were able to, have an estimate in mind of, okay, this is how much you're making monthly, and then we could get along from there. And that particular incident makes me think about it from time to time, like, what if you don't have that data? Just what if you don't put it down somewhere? So data is very important in business. As a small business owner, you need to know your numbers. It's a game of numbers. So you need to know your numbers, and one of the numbers you need to know is the people that are buying from you. So you need to know them. You need to know the people that are buying from you, and going as in a level higher is that you need to interact with them. You need to be in connection with them, especially in this age. So if you have a physical store, like I said earlier, it's best for you to get a book where you can get your customers list. It's very important. I'm going to be making more videos in the future to talk about the importance of having a customers list, and every other question that you have around having a customers list, we can talk about it. And if you have a customers list, okay, that's for people who have physical store, and even people who have physical store also have the online side of business. So if you have the online side of business, you want to have a WhatsApp list. It helps a lot. This particular food vendor that I'm telling you, I'm sure he already puts me as part of his WhatsApp broadcast list, because I'm always receiving his messages on whenever they decide to have a new recipe, because now they are making moi moi and something. So they have to inform you, they have to show you pictures, they have to do several other things, and it's as if I'm there even though I'm not, because I've bought from them maybe once or twice in the past, and they've added me to their list. And then if I wanted to buy, they don't need to really do a lot of marketing for me anymore, because I've been seeing what they're doing, and if I'm interested, all I have to do is pick the number up from the pictures and call them and buy. Give me a feedback. What do you think of this video? If it helps you in any way, do let me know. And if you think I should make more of this kind of business, more of this kind of videos, please let me know. If there's any other thing around small business that you think we should also talk about, please let me know. I'll try my best. I'll put what I know out, and hopefully it will Hopefully you will implement this information and it's going to yield positivity for you in your business, help you start the business, help you grow the business, help you make money from the business, help you make more money from the business, help you make impact, you know, in the world, and you know, while you also make something good for yourself. Yes, that's about it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.